Alright, hey guys, today we're gonna be doing, more Warp Worlds development. Not sure if we're saying one here right now, but hopefully people will join soon. And yeah, we're just gonna get started. Sup, chaps? Let's see, what was I working on? Oh yeah. So, I got a bit more work done on the balcony. It's basically finished. And, well, actually no, it's not. The UV still needs to be done. I think I'll just do that later, though. I don't really want to do that right now. I have been thinking about adding, like, a statue right here or something, and then some text in front of it for some lore. Because, like, sure, there's a level entrance, but at the moment it feels kind of empty. So I think what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna add like some towers out here so that the domain feels bigger and more like expanded, and a statue over here with a sign in front of it for some lore, and one up here and there in ROM Manager. I'll do that later. And maybe I'll find a place to like stick a toad NPC. We'll see. So it's a general plan for the area. Shit, wait. That's not a problem. I can just import it. No. There. Actually, I'm not really sure. Chaps, do you think I should use, like a Peach statue and expand more on, like, the lore behind Peach, or should I use an Eternal Star one? Because, to be honest, I could go either way, and I'm not really sure what to do. Like, which one to use. I know there's not room for both, but I want to have one of them. Actually, I'm just gonna check how both of them look. Let's just do this. Yeah, fair enough, because the Eternal Star was already like the centerpiece right here, so yeah. Yeah, fair enough. I'm gonna restore the axes because it's kind of hard to remember. And this would be a balcony of her room anyways. So, this actually isn't intended to be the balcony of her room. It's intended to be an area connected to Twilight Domain, but I'll probably make a like revised version of the original like balcony area, because like the old one kind of you probably already know what it looks like, but it kind of feels empty and kind of just a filler area, especially without the delicious cake like being there anymore. So I'll probably make like a new version of that later. Alright, yo, it actually looks fire. To be honest, it looks a bit too tall here, though. It looked fine in the Twilight Domain, but it looks too tall here, so I'm just gonna take care of that. And, alright, yeah, that looks good. Alright, now I'm just gonna add the towers. Thanks. Yeah, you should probably reinstall SketchUp, like... Wait, didn't you say you switched over to, like, using Blender or something, though? If you did, then, like... a good process that I use is like how do I describe it? Oh yeah. Pretty sure I already touched on this last stream, but basically what I do is I do the modeling in SketchUp because it's easier, and then I do the UVs and shit in Blender, and that's like the best of both worlds in my opinion. Yeah, SketchUp's definitely easier to model in. Oh wait, I could actually, hold up, I could cook here. Where's the dark checker? Oh yeah, also, I want to make like the stuff that I make from now on feel a lot more polished, so I'm going to be doing a lot more cutout shading than I used to. I used to do it sometimes, but it was pretty rare. It's going to become a lot more obvious in like my style, so yeah, hope that turns out well. Let's see. Pretty sure I'm already using Pillar 2, so size should be the same. Uh, 125. Shit. I feel like that's a bit too intense, so I'm gonna crank that down a bit and do a bit of pre-darkening. And still a bit too intense. There we go, that looks good. I like that. Yeah, I gotta reassign the material. And now that looks pretty good. I like that. Let's see. Painting frame. Unfortunately, I can't really resize that, so the bricks are going to be slightly misaligned, I think. Actually, no, I could fix that with UVs. Yeah, never mind, that's fine. This I don't want. Might look good to have a little bit of contrast on the edge, but nah. Shit, we're... There we go. Oh, I also need to make a dark rail texture. That's not ideal, but I guess I have to. And a dark carpet texture. God damn it. What are your plans for this area you're modeling right now? I believe I already shared this last stream, but it's gonna be accessible through Twilight Domain. And yeah. It's gonna be one of the several Twilight areas. At the moment, I'm planning for that to be like the theme for like a whole quote-unquote like floor, because at the moment we got like the daytime floor, as I like to call it. Oh shit, this is a decal. It's gonna be a lot more difficult. Fuck. Oh no, I can still do this. Alright, there. 6. Okay, good part is that this is identical to this, so I can just copy paste it after I've got just one of them done. Shit, wait, no, that's not what I wanted. Alright. Alright, that part's done. That part's also done. So, there's actually not much left in this texture. That is 4x4, perfect. And now we just do this. Oh shit. Actually no, it's probably easier to just make a new material from a bright rail. There we go. And yeah, that's all of them. Good. And yeah, I think that. Oh no, we still have a carpet. And there we go. Gonna create a new material. Alright, I like that. I think that looks good. use the color picker and tint the texture. So basically, why I don't do that is, so I used to do that, and if I did do that, then as you can see, it looks all corrupted and weird, and I don't want that. I want it to look like good. So I use an editor that doesn't completely fuck up the texture. It works fine if it's like a carpet texture or roof texture, because it's like mostly just one color with different shades, so that looks fine. But if it's anything else, then it's gonna look really weird. Pretty sure newer versions of SketchUp don't have that though. I think it actually works. Alright, and that's everything. Oh shit. Please no. Fuck. Alright, whatever. I'll do UVs later anyways. So if I'm gonna do the same thing here, then don't really need this cut out in that case. And I should be able to just copy paste most of this shit. Alright, that's not ideal, but I can still make it work, I think. Alright, yeah, that works. How do you make this type of stairs in SketchUp? What I did was I started by finding ones that basically I just experimented with different sizes of like individual stairs until they were able to like move Mario up like seamlessly. Then I just copy paste them, and I keep on reusing them from like the other models so that I don't have to keep making them over and over again. So basically once you've like made it once, you don't have to make them ever again. Bro, what? Alright, alright. I think I'm gonna do this as well. I could also do it on this side. Some model templates. Yeah, sure, I'll send it to you later. I tried to use different materials. So these, where's my dark one? There. And yeah, I think that's everything for the actual like stuff that you can get to. Now I'm just gonna add the towers, and then I'll probably start working on the garden. Let's see, I'm gonna start by doing this. I don't really want it to be like the centerpiece. I kind of want it to be to the side, so just do this. Okay, so now should be able to just do this, and I'm not really sure what shape I actually want to make with them yet. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, I got an idea. So, I'm gonna probably do is just a little bit of this. Alright, so now I'm gonna do is scale just a little bit this way. So now it's not immediately visible, but if you look to the side, then it will be. I'm gonna move it a bit farther out, and there we go. I'm just gonna curve it a little bit this way. smooth that out a bit, and I think that looks pretty good. This isn't going to be visible, so I'm just going to erase that. And steal a little bit from here. Copy paste the towers over. So I think I'm gonna do is have a few of them at the edge here. I'm gonna make them taller. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna connect them. So instead of just being towers, we have like, not really sure what to call these things, but I've been using them for a while. Ever since like the classified project, so. And now I'm just gonna rotate this so it's parallel to this edge. Wait, how the hell am I gonna do that? Shit. Oh wait, it's just green direction. Okay, that's easy. There we go. And then what I can do is I can extend this until it intersects. And then extend this until it intersects. Wait, shit. Okay, so I gotta extend this one first. Erase this. Then extend this. Intersects, good. Cut, and there. And yeah, I like that. I think that looks good. No, I should probably keep that. Yeah, I'm gonna make it just a little bit smaller though, and a little bit sharper. And you're gonna be looking from down on this platform, or oh shit, wait, you can also look from up here. So does that look good still from this angle? Yeah, I think that'll look good. Alright, let's fill it with bricks. I'm gonna make it look just a bit more polished by adding some of the starstone stuff. There we go. This has been taking a lot longer than I thought it would, but I think I'll be done with it very soon. Alright, good. And then I'm just gonna add some of this stuff, like this. Let's see if that looks good. I like that. Could be a bit. I don't think it should be as steep, but I like the idea. There we go. Yeah, it makes it look a lot better. Nice, I like that. No, no, thank you, please. Alright. And alright, yeah, it's all good. We'll add the roof texture, and I like that. This looks good. You know what, just for good measure, we'll add a tower right here at the top. And then we'll mirror it, add it to the other side. Nah, I don't like that. Looks kind of out of place. But that looks very good. I like that. So what I want to do is that. And the reason I added the seemingly random line is because since this part's symmetrical, then I could just attach the end of this line to here, and it'll ensure that the relative positioning is the same on the other side. And that's everything. I think I'm just gonna move them a bit closer together though. Yeah, alright, there, that's everything. Fuck. Maybe not. No, fuck it, that was fine. There. And thanks, Awesome Tenna. And now I'm just gonna export the OBJ, and I'll send it off to Blender off camera later. But I think the stream's been pretty good. I think I got some good stuff done. I'm just gonna end it here and see y'all later.